See, they didn't have to do all this stuff for Luigi, but I'm glad they did. Ooh, what's this? This would sure fetch a pretty penny. This ain't the antique roadshow there, Luigi. He's really concerned about money, Luigi is. Look at that. He's really concerned about money and antiques and clothing and mothballs and stuff. He's got an eye for quality, an eye for riches. And all of this... He's very much like his weirdo half-not brother Wario, if you really think about it. He's got a lot of weird stuff going on. Alright, so I think this is the door. Now, what was that crying? What was that bemoaning that we heard? Let's have a little, what I like to call, the Luigi look. Let's take a peek. So we found a weird dude. We found a weird lady. What could be left? What indeed? Except a weird nursery. That's right, everybody. That's right, this game, a main Mario game, has a ghost baby, a dead child, which is just, as I said last year, very disturbing. And the ghost baby is actually one of the 4 main bosses of this game, if you can believe it. He's the first of a few, and he is significantly more powerful than his parents. Those 2 other ghosts that we met were his parents. As a matter of fact, let's see if we can read about them a little bit before we go into... Where the heck is it? Is it Z? Yes, it is. Let's see if we can read about them a little bit. So we got the bookish father, Neville. He's 42. Neville spends his afterlife reading all the books he missed while living. Just like the classic Twilight Zone, there's time now. You know, have you ever seen that one? If not, I'm not going to spoil it, but I think that Twilight Zone has definitely gotten into the popular culture where just the infamous line, there was time now. There was time. It's not fair. It's just not fair. I know it's not. What about the lady? We got Miss... There we go. The mirror-gazing mother, Lydia, 34 years old. She stashed her secret savings away to prepare for her long afterlife. What are you really gonna need that money for, Lydia? I mean, like, you got that big old gold bar. I'm not denying that. You had some money, but I just kind of took it. You didn't really stop me. You were too concerned with your hair. Maybe that's your treasure, your secret savings, your hair, your golden treasure. Her long afterlife. What do you need that money for? What do ghosts need their money for? I could make a joke here, but I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. What do ghosts spend their money on? Give me a punchline here, please. Oh, Jesus. That's right. There's the baby. Hey, wanna play with me? Sure, baby. Yep, this is a killer ghost baby who flings stuff at you. Seemingly pretty straightforward, until you try to read its heart. Stay away. Ah! Teddy bear! Laughing little piece of crap. Okay, here we go. Or maybe... No, I was gonna say maybe it's based off of your own health, but I don't think so. Get out of here, baby. That's right, you gotta hit the baby in the face with the ball. And then the baby gets upset, as most babies probably would. Ow, you gave me an owie. How the frick could you do that? Luigi, confirmed baby hater. I just wanted to play with you. I hate grown-ups. Well, at least you'll never be one. Ouch. Why do you have to be bigger than me? I've had enough. This baby's had enough. Small. Now grow smaller. Huh. As if I'm gonna listen to this baby. Please, small, itsy, teeny, tiny, little wee goo goo gaga be small for me. Luigi. And so it was, as the baby said. We've entered a zone of intense pain, sorrow, and noise. Because holy shit, this is the baby's world now. Look at that. I think that child might have been fathered by E.Gadd. Whoa. Calm down. I love that. I love the baby fully winks at you. Oh, God. He's got his big old fist, his rattle thing. Yeah, I think maybe Lydia's got some explaining to do here, because this baby's got the hairstyle very reminiscent of our wonderful E.Gadd. You know, it's quite telling. I wouldn't be surprised if E.Gadd had this family killed so to avoid scandal. But look, even though you've thrown these balls at me, shut the F up! Bam! This is how you treat kids, right? This is why I'm allowed to babysit kids and all that, right? Come on. Now for bosses, I think this is where it's different. I think you need to stay above 90% health. I don't think it's, you can get them in one suck. In order to get the best painting for the bosses, you need to stay above a certain health range. I believe. For regular ghosts, it's you gotta take their health off. For this guy, I think you gotta be careful about your own health. Which, I mean, would make sense, you know. So I can take maybe one more hit. Maybe. So let's see. But honestly, this game isn't too challenging. So unless you're going for like the best painting or whatever, I mean, you're really not going to run into many problems. And I kind of like that. It's more about the spectacle and the ghosts you fight and the interest that you keep rather than being really good at the game. You know what I mean? So one more go, little guy. I think this baby's name is Oscar, I want to say. Here he comes. Oh my, he's doing the belly blop. Look at that. And we'll read Neville's little description here, and we'll surmise how he died off of there. Because remember, I hate to say it, these are all ghosts. They all died in some way. And E.Gadd captured them all. It's got kind of like a Scooby-Doo sort of feeling to it, you know? Whoa, trying to get me with the double sawhorse ain't gonna happen, guy. Oh, if I can just dodge these. Oh my God. This is a little dicey. Okay, it's over. You are done, baby. Here we go. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 0. Your soul is mine. Bam! The double V for double victory. Super proud. There it is, looking good. And yet, no Mario to be found. Strangely enough. So let's get this big heart and get this big chest. But not before we pay some big attention to little baby here. Little baby, if you look closely, you can tell it's just a photograph. So that's what he looked like when he was alive. Let's pay our due respects really quick. Not to the map. To the dead baby I just picked up. This is, if I can look, this is the spoiled baby Chauncey. Not Oscar at all. Chauncey, 1 year old. He cries loudly and never sleeps through the night. Since he was born a ghost, this seems natural. Again, I brought this up last time I recorded this. Born a ghost. Does that mean stillborn? Does that mean that, you know, he was dead before he was even born? Born a ghost, or possibly a better sort of circumstance, did good old Neville here and lovely Lydia hit it off while they were ghosts? Did they tangle tails, if I dare say, and then produce baby Neville? I personally would hope that when you're dead, that, you know, that's kind of its own form of birth control. You know, that just seems kind of fair. But no, if we're not going off the assumption that little baby Chauncey was born dead while Lydia was still alive, then we're going to have to go on the assumption that you need ghost condoms if you don't want a whole bunch of ghost babies around. So, you know, wrap that tail up, kids. Or else you might get, ooh, this really cool pink key. There it is. Look at that. Very nice. Ooh, another text message from my main man, Gadd. Luigi, hello Luigi. Luigi, can you hear me? Oh my gosh, you got that baby. How weird is that, right? Thank goodness you're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. Not really a tad worried. E.Gadd was a tad. You seem a bit tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Just a little. You know, tuckered out, tucked in bed, all that kind of stuff. Why don't you come back to the lab? When you have a vacuum, when you vacuum a boss ghost, your Poltergust 3000 gets pretty full to bursting. Pretty much full to bursting. But ho ho ho, I guess you showed that ghost boss. Who's boss? Boss ghost, who's boss? For some reason, I'm not reading very well today. My reading comprehension is just really shitty. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Take a gander at this. This fine piece of work took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the Ghost Portrophinacationizer. Oh, God. Get a better name, buddy. This machine lets us turn the ghost you catch into paintings. Not only that, but it works in reverse, too. Hint, hint. But how do you use it? That's simple. You just plug that Poltergust 3000 into the slot and enjoy the ride, my boy. It gets kind of crazy. Here we go. So we're going to deposit the ghosts. This is actually much cooler than the way the Ghostbusters deposit their ghosts, because we actually make something useful out of them. Look at this. There we go. It's like a cool-ass washing machine. It's got a nice sound effect, too. Look at that. Then we get the canvas. There we are. Splooch them out. Get them the little, the ghosts are invisible, so we need to hit them with the milk udders, press them into visible forms, squish, and presto, we turn them into beautiful ghost portraits. There we go. All of them except the mother I did really good on. Yep, I think that's the second best for her. Well, we managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. Haha! Nice. So that's Area 1. Neville, Lydia, and good old Chauncey. I would encourage you guys to look up at the very end of this playthrough the different posters or portraits of the ghosts and tell me what your favorite ones are. I've caught a total of 3 ghosts. And now we get the real money. Look at this. 1 gold bar is worth 100,000 somethings. That's got to be something, right? Got 2 million for a total of 3,390,000 and 00G. Perfect. Look at that. Rolling in the money, getting over 3 million G's. Tell me that's not worth something. Tell me I can't get a few ice cream cones for that. Where will you go, Luigi? Take me to the mansion, you little strange man. Then again, look at me. Who am I to talk? I'm a strange little man myself. Playing Luigi's Mansion. And going back in to find my dear sweet brother. But now we've got the power of confidence, really, and determination, and we can accomplish anything. And we've got that pink key, so we're looking pretty good. Looking pretty fine. But, as we can see, there's still many, many more ghosts to find. So what, there's 6, 12, 18... 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 22 ghosts to find, so we're not even a quarter of the way there. And I hope you guys will join me in a little bit. I'm going to take a small break. Just going to restart the recording, and when we come back, we will take on the rest of Luigi's Mansion.